Hey folks, I'm CPC Gamer, and check that out. The music ended as I came in. It's like I planned it. I see the shield button on my chat in Perkle Woodland. I don't quite know what it does. You think I pay attention to Twitch? I just hit the start streaming button and start talking. And then a couple hours later I stop. And speaking of which, let's just get right into it. We haven't actually moved since the last stream. Seriously, check it out. I just loaded the restore point from that little menu right there. So let's go and do this thing. Challenges? And see what that's about. Yeah, there you go. The brief was that this one guy is just completely insane. Ooh. Broadswords, you say? Just a blade. Okay, we're fine. But I did see that sabers are banned, so that is my. Oh, it's not because you're assassins now, and you have a bow and a katana. Amazing. Everything will be fine. Let's go. You are. So you're the strongest swordsman. I'll take you all on. Here we come. I feel like there's something screwy going on in this fight. What was the other law? Ooh, copycat. Alright, so this is one of the new laws, which is mimicking the action of the previous unit. I didn't know that was a thing until I got hit with it, and then I was rather upset. So for example, if I come over here and I attack, well, the next thing that I do can't be attack, because then I go directly to jail. Do not collect 200 gil, and all the rest of that. Oh, but of course this guy is immune. Well, this is fine. We do this. Hopefully this will disable. Or maybe he is immune. It would make sense that they would make him immune to that. Because, yeah, it's pretty easy victory if you just turn off the one unit that exists on the map. Empirical Woodland, I don't know how... Oh, good job. I don't know how serious you are with turning off the things that the shield button does, because... Like, genuinely, that sounds like me whenever something gets upgraded. I just change it back to look and work like the old one, because it's not as good. Can I hit you with that? Maybe. 53%. Yes, I can. Now. Can't use air render, because I just did that. So we use Farfist, which hopefully will also work. See, this is what happens when you insist on going 4-on-1. Like, you've got some absolutely ridiculous damage output, but also you're not winning this one. Man, seriously, that giving these guys concentrate is the best thing. And I genuinely wonder what March has in its place, because I'm fairly sure he has a reactive skill. Let's shuffle you just over here, out of retaliation range, but still able to do air render, and hopefully get a hit, because 77% is also pretty good. And so it was. Your strength is true. I give you the sword to honor that. Ooh. I do like swords. Wise man once told me that when I was in college. I like swords. Do I want to keep that? I think I want to keep that. So let's get rid of you. So what that will do is that will let me turn off a law saying that I can't fight. Which is good, because fighting is incredibly useful. It's how we win fights. Literally, it's in the name. 3 days' walk into the Gotor Sands, I found a beautiful rose by an oasis, yet it soon wilted. If only I'd had a vase, says Delman, pub customer. Can I do that? I'm sure I can't do that. Oh, I am! Okay, cool. Well, let's also take some soup. How long have I had that flower vase? Where are we going? Knights of the Old Republic, that's right. I wonder if it has a short time frame because of the plant-based nature of this mission. I don't know. Maybe it's just to stop me from screwing around and re-rolling the laws over and over again until I get a good one. I'll be fine. Put you in the back line because you don't do color magic. You do illusion magic. Which is absolutely fantastic. That's what we want. And who else am I going to bring? Let's bring Carly. Why not? Color magic, steel, missiles. Yep, everybody's good to go. The oasis is up ahead. Just got to get through here first. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, I saw those little red plants down there. I'm wondering if that is my destination. But also, that there's a red bush up there, so it's probably not that. I'm glad that doesn't count as magic. Or at least, currently forbidden magic. That's getting uncomfortably close for my liking. But you know what? I'm gonna do that. I feel like I should give Neve some of these skills. Like, being able to disable enemy actions is great. Where I am allowed to do it. So maybe it'd be cool if she could do that. Will that reach? That won't reach, because he's slightly out of bounds. But what we can do is a bit of that. Kind of amazed that that hit, but it did. Good job. Gotta say, anytime I am forced to use the same word twice next to itself in a sentence, I feel like English is just ridiculous sometimes. So you've got, like, that, or had, and it's crazy, this language. Well, that's fine. They can't all be winners. I mean, they can if I'm willing to cheat, but I'm not. So, let's do prominence. Just because it's a really cool sounding skill. And we move on with that. Why would it miss those guys specifically? I do not know. Did I want it, or did I watch it? Because I watched it, and I'm still slightly mad at myself for suggesting this event took place in Russia. I don't know, it just felt like it'd be a Russian thing to have happen, but the South of America. I do not know if I personally am sold, but I feel like if my friends went, I would go with, and we'd all have a great time watching that there movie. I panic every time it flashes over to the judge. I worry he's just gonna be like, aha! Arbitrary punishments, and then my character goes to jail. For shark-related crimes. Okay, I was expecting some sort of big bad spell right there, but if you want to just do a little floaty headbutt, that is also fine. These monsters are completely out of the way of anything, most anything, that my Dragoon can do. Ooh, but I can do a bit of that. And then you can do that one. A wild tornado as opposed to a domesticated tornado. placid tornado. That was all right, actually. And as we established from our friend in the previous stream, just doing job stuff is enough to get some EXP and hopefully level up your character in the long run. What does that do? Damage and confuses. It would be wild if I could hit you all the way over there. Let's see how... Wait. No, never mind. Okay, I was going to say... The move description was that it lobbed a chunk of rock. Which would count as a missile. Thank you most very much. And then I get arrested. But no, it looks like we're okay for now. I suppose you could have a dull tornado. Can't say I've ever really witnessed any that I would know what that would look like. So... I don't know. You've got me. Now, when you say we, who is we? Like, you and the partner? The islands? What are we on there? You and I? I am drawing an absolute blank on that. When was that? I know that at one point there was a hurricane coming through, but that's about it. Oh, that doesn't count. I was wee babby CPC gamer at that point. I don't count. Though I suppose you're right. I lived through it, so that still counts. Not really a great deal that Zoik can do after the little opening lobby that she does. What I think I will do, move Carly over there, do one of those, and then March can do... It's just a standard attack, which will hopefully cause enough damage to negate that counter-attack. Can't counter what I'm doing if you're dead. Kinda like that. Oh! Criddle's here, but on mute. Quickly, say wonderful things about her to validate and affirm her being wonderful. Because that's definitely how I feel about Criddle. She's amazing and wonderful, that woman. And makes a nice card. Hang on. Hang on. You're right. Do that. Do that. Yeah, see, typing and gaming. Pro game at times. We're here doing some of that. There's a spring! The oasis! I appreciate that's not actually, like, doing stuff. This is, like... Oh, and there she goes. Like a beautiful dream who comes and is gone. Anyway, what are we doing? I am going to see what those cool swords do. If anything. And then we can move on. Do you know what? I still didn't find out what that bloodied shawl does. Like, none of my guys seem to have it as equipable item. So... I don't know. Could have looked it up, but I didn't. Right, so... Can you equip that? You can equip that. That's pretty great. Are you learning something? Yes. Oh, you get it in the next fight. Even better. I'm going to give you... Actually, I don't know if I should give you a sword, because the... Otherwise, how would you use the jump attack? If you can't use the jump attack, why are you a Dragoon? That's kinda your thing. This one appears to be plot. Most say the Tubola cave mines were depleted during the first Mithril Rush, but my grandfather's will says otherwise. Please check. Crew, mine foreman. Ooh. We don't just get to go out and do the mission, we gotta talk about it first. Kupo, so what's our next job, March? We need to go find some mithril ore. Mithril hunting? Why do you always have to pick the tough jobs? Just trying to make a name for us, you know? That's true. If we find some, our clan will be famous. Actually, I lied. I'm just trying to get Donut's attention. I didn't think he'd come if I just asked him normally. So you're going to lure him in? When he hears I'm out looking for mithril, there's no way he'll be able to resist interfering. That's right. He was the one that wrecked Yamata, right? Ah, now I get it. You know, you've changed, March. You seem much older than when we first met, Kupo. Like, years have passed in this dream, so I would imagine so. I mean that as a compliment. I really had no idea what was going on at first. All I could do was worry about getting back home. And to tell the truth, I still don't know what's going on. But I do know that as long as I truly want to go home, I'll be able to, no matter how long it takes. But you should try to make up with your brother. You're right, of course. Let's get going. Well then, let's get to it. That's a pretty cute map. Reminds me of the snowbound land from Donkey Kong 2. Thief? What? We know you're trying to steal on Mithril. I was just trying to find out if there really was any here. Yeah, nice try. We know why you're here, March. How did you... Donut. Get him, Koopo. Oh, no. Been bamboozled. That is a pretty lousy set of laws, so... I think I have an R3 anti-law, and everything else I can just kind of wing it. So... If not, I'm relatively confident I saved before coming in. So we can find out. Techniques. Oh no, target all, so you have to go, because that means you can't do anything. Techniques, target all, and blades. But blades is an R3, which I believe I can turn off. And depending on how this goes, we probably just reset and re-roll the laws and try again. So, we have... Oh, I don't, but I do just have a card that allows for blades. Do I have one that allows techniques? I do not. And I don't really have anything else that I want to use in terms of, like, turning off people's abilities. So, hopefully this is going to be okay. Let's see how we do. This ridiculous law system not letting me use blades. How dare you? Is that a Final Fantasy XIV thing? Because typically that skill is throw, not hurl. I'm gonna go after the Bangar, I think. Now, if I remember rightly, this doesn't count as a tech. Because it doesn't say that. It says spirit magic. So hopefully I don't go to jail. This is a good thing to think about in general. Hopefully I don't go to jail. Jonah is next. So, let's go after you. And pretty much all that Thenardi can do is straight up attack, because that's what... Because everything else is like tech stuff. Yeah, we don't want to do that. Don't want to annoy the judge. I wonder if I could ban rods. That'd be useful. I think I'm going to use a potion. I like that. Perhaps not the best idea, because Demi and related skills can't kill you, generally, so that's going to be fine. And I have auto raise, but it's fine, actually. I'm just going to do that. Oh, I get it. I get it. So the next time I try to do some status ailment or other on him, then it won't work. The Mog Shield will just go into play. Nice. Pretty sure Color Magic is still allowed, so that's good. That is a very nice 2-hit chance. Leveling up your job is also nice. Go over that. That juggler is keeping awfully quiet, wouldn't you say? Aside from that one time when he threw a bow. Which is not how that works. He throws a bow. Well. Oh, it just like, what's it from Metal Gear? Vamp. Just like Vamp would have done. Well, I'm not going to do any of those. I'm just going to do one of those. Which will unfortunately not do as much damage as I potentially could. But it will hit. Because that reflex skill seems to just be disabling a bunch of stuff. I think we should be able to take down the Bangar in the next turn. Yeah, 45. That's not really much. I'm a little surprised that wouldn't do more damage, potentially, but there it is. Alright, that part is fine. That's also going to be fine. Oh, apparently down there is part of the map. I completely missed that. I'm sorry, what? That's how much we're gonna heal. Okay, well. else can you do? That's tech. So you wait. Maybe shouldn't have gone after Eugene over there. Or the new mob at the top. But I mostly just want to set probably my strongest guy on the red mage. Blue mage. White Wind is a blue magic skill. Just so that White Wind does significantly less healing in turn. But see, it looks like that didn't work. Because I do not understand the damage MP system. Okay, can I do that? Will that trigger it? No. Now I just have to hope that it hits. Well, I don't know what damage MP actually does here. If I had to guess, it would mean that we're draining his HP before we drain his hit points. MP before hit points, excuse me. But I don't fully know. Because I didn't look it up. And I'm just mashing buttons and hoping that everything works out in the end. Seems like yes, so far. I do love that big theatrical knife throw completely misses. I think that's great. Let's do a bit of this. It might be a waste to do that until we are able to get a decent beat on that guy down there and take down his health. But until then, if we could just be a nuisance and spread some damage around, he can't heal everyone. Or can he? I'm sure the game will come up with some nonsense reason why he can. Okay. I wasn't expecting that. Feel a little bit sad. Good. I'm glad I can't attack from up there. I would have felt quite the fool. Not how I expected that to go. But also, I'll take it. I also feel like there's got to be a better way of doing that. But if you're getting job points from it, then that's absolutely fine. Keep leveling up, Neve. That's what we want to see. That is also what I want to see. Just completely missing my characters. See, Empirical Woodland mentioned this in the previous stream, but it seems that a lot more of my guys are missing a lot more frequently at this point in the game. And I don't know why. That's just... It just do be like that. Ooh, actually, that's fine. Because if that has done what I think it has done, he now doesn't have any... Yeah, he doesn't have any MP. Which means we are free to just... No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do a spot of that. You do mention many things. It is one of the reasons why I appreciate having you as a chat member. Who'd that be talking about nonsense? Probably Empirical Woodland. I still feel very sad when the Moogles make that little squeaky sound. Also, apparently I keep slowing Thane down enough that he just doesn't get to move. That's fine. This is what we call getting stun-locked, and you get what you deserve. You too. That's a really clever move. Just shuffle guy to the front of the queue? That's clever. I like that. Reminds me of Final Fantasy X. For some reason, when you had the little queue in the corner with all the character portraits, so you could see who was going to do what next. I like that. I was going to say, I'm fairly sure I saw that and it looked like it was 3 digits. And that's not a thing that I want to have to deal with. So, how strong are you? 137, 94, and 30. So you, please move over there. And use that way. There is no such thing as 2. Don't worry about it. I think that was the joke that sold me on Futurama. There's no such thing as 2. I like that. Of course you can't hit that guy with the physical attacks, Andy. That's why you're hiding in the corner, sniping him with this. I think it was that and the bit when he sings country tunes when magnetized. That made me laugh as well. What is the really funny thing about that scene? Please do tell me. Pretty sure that wasn't going to hit anyway, but that's fine. The animators did actually sneak a 2 into the dream. Well, how about that? I didn't know that. Oh, look at Mr. Mogknight over here. He's fast. Well, it's not going to do you any good because I'm still the most very strongest. I know that the writing staff are incredibly smart in for Futurama. Like, they have a lot of degrees and PhDs and the like, which is why there's a lot of particularly complicated maths stuff in there, which is all completely accurate. Like, the only one I remember off the top of my head is they have to solve this equation to work out how many steps they need to take in this temple, and it's 1. And somebody actually worked it out that no, that the formula is just take 1 step. Hopefully that will hit. And then I don't know, maybe we can go yell at Donut for luring us into a trap. Looks like I managed to get Donut's attention. He must be around here somewhere. Come on out, Donut. I know you're there. Yes, I was off camera. Just to the left there, you see. Behind the black. So, this was just a trick to get me to come, eh? I already know what you're going to say, March. Come back with me, Donut. Come back home. No way. I'm different than you. You have everything. What do I have? Donut, that isn't true. How isn't it true? You can run. You're not sick. You have friends, and you can have snowball fights. Well, I can have all those things too, in this world. I have lots of friends in my clan, and someday soon, I'll be strong enough to engage. Kelly, hello! So Kelly, hello. Please, everyone, keep your voices down for Babby. I can have fun here. Fun! And you want to take it all away? Yes! I don't think going back home means losing everything. That's because you are you. You have everything there. Not everything, Donut. What then? What don't you have? Don't tell me you want more. I never said I wanted anything. I gave all the I wants and the I don't wants to you. You were always saying, I want this, and I want that, and I always had to put up with everything. Yes, you were always sick, and I wasn't. And Mom was so busy looking after you, I couldn't ask for anything for me, could I? I was jealous that Mom gave you all the attention. Especially after we moved away from Dad into the country. It was like I was living alone. Gosh. I don't have everything. I know, you were happy when you found yourself here. I was too. I like this world. You can do anything. I know this isn't the real world. I know. But still. It's so much fun. I can run. I don't have to go back to my wheelchair. It's like I said, even if the world turns back, I don't think you have to lose what you found here. I'm sure you'll be able to run when we go back. I'll do everything I can to help, too. I don't believe they ever actually expressed what was wrong with Donut, right? He's just... He's got RPG-itis. That general sickness that such things seem to have be occurring in the video games. Yeah, I don't need aim. That's fine. Detty Plains. I have very few places left to put that, so I'm going to put you there. So Kelly, hi, hello. You came in during plot and I was acting. How are you? I hope you're doing okay. I hope family is okay. I hope baby is okay. I think I'm going to have to just go and engage with those guys. But that is fine. It will get me experience, if nothing else. And speaking of, Thenardi needs to learn something. There's still some Dragoon stuff you can learn. Really? What could be? Did you learn that? No, you didn't. Well, that's okay, too. Auto raises unit damage by... Splendid! Oh, that's right, that's right. I was gonna give Marge Concentrate, but these two... Which one is Concentrate? S. Nope, double hand. He's keeping double hand. Give me that obscene DPS. I agree. Work is not really a good thing that we want to be doing right about now. One of the most necessary and evil of all necessary evils. That said, there's always crime. Penalty for blade hit. I just have to remember not to do that then, don't I? And just to use my skills and ludicrous magic instead. I'm glad that you work from home and that you're able to basically take time for yourself by doing that. Obviously, work is still work, and it's not to suggest you are not doing that. It's just I can't imagine having a new baby and all that goes along with it if you are also in a place of employment as opposed to your home. We're not going to arrest that using blades? No? Okay. This is fine. I think Mont Blanc's going to get arrested. Because he has Last Haste as a potential action. And I don't like that. Screw it. Sabers are illegal now. I don't actually think that's going to do anything because you guys have katanas still. And I will remember this one day. That's fine. Hopefully Ducia can do much the same. Daycare is always a tricky one. And I don't like it. And I also get that it's necessary because you... Tech is allowed. That was the previous fight when tech was not allowed. If this hits, that's gonna be splendid. Also, come on, Mont Blanc's great. He does the magic, and he says Kupo like 3 times in every sentence. Apparently he's carrying everybody's money, and it's just getting stolen. I'll take that hit to the wallet. That's absolutely fine. We can run that back. Let's see how that goes. I hope well. Yeah, actually, that's fine. Let's just do the... These are like miniature summons. I like that very much. But at the same time, though, going back to what we were talking about, daycare can be fun because... Like, when Tiny Child came home and she's like, I've made a friend. And her name is... Redacted. And I was like, yes, you have... You've made a friend. Hopefully, we'll be friend for quite some time. And you get to watch them grow and become like a person. It's wild. I like how that hits when Mont Blanc is confused. And I don't want it to hit. It just does. And then, yeah, before you know it, Babby will be learning to read and write. And solving formulas and maths. And all sorts of things like that. See if he doesn't. I have high hopes. These dash boots, man, they're the best thing. I believe slow is... Yeah, slow is, I believe, encouraged. Because haste is forbidden. With, incidentally, this being the best way to fight the Tau in Warhammer. Like, sure, you hang back there with your big fancy guns, I can just, if you just rush them down, they can't hit all of you. You 6+ armor saves. Get out of here with that. Yes! Curve your attacks around the assassin and everything will be fine. The anime nerds invading Area 51 technique, which could also apply to just the Tau as a race. That's basically what they're about. So, by the process of transitive properties, does that mean that the Soviets were anime nerds? I think that's what that means. Ooh, stuff. Not even useful stuff, but stuff nonetheless. How difficult is it for you to learn Lancet? Kinda. Ah, that'd be fine. See, if we're doing that, that is also how the Imperial Guard work in Warhammer. Just... literally, you can't kill all of us. So that. Wait, don't do that. Yes, do that. Because that's a katana and just standard equipment. And then that's a whole bunch of stuff that I can't equip and don't use. So we are actually fine. Oh, 100% what the Imperial Guard are based on. I can believe that. It's a pretty depressing life they live, them guardsmen. Right. What are you currently equipped with? That. Ooh. Well, that just appears to be a straight upgrade. Well, there you go. There you go. Get equipped with new items. I hope you're happy. You are learning that, but you're not in the fight, so it doesn't matter. You don't have any of these, which is also fine. Okay, cool. Well, let's get back to it. What mission will we take? You should probably have read that. One of the ruins in Gerard Sands is supposed to be the entrance to an underground cave. Please investigate. Oh, we've cleared it. That's why it says top right. Maybe I won't do that then. Let's do this one. We learned a summoning spell at school, but when I tried it at home, I couldn't get the monster to leave. Help me. Orvis, Mage School Junior. Oh? You don't have any idea where Mute went? None. Judge Master Sid said he'd never leave the palace. So, where could he have gone? Maybe Ritz knows. Or maybe someone in her clan? Everybody's too busy with the clan wars to care. I guess we just have to sit and wait. Ah, Marge? I have a message from Lord Sid to you. Judge Master Sid? He's found Mute? The Queen and Prince are both to be found in the Amber Vale. He asks you to come find him on the Detty Plains. The Detty Plains? Judge Master Sid is there? Yes. I see. I'll leave right away. But not to there. We've got a summoning thing to deal with. The Amber Vale? I think that's the Royal Valley. You've heard of it, don't it? It's supposed to be the most beautiful place in Ivalice. The king used to have a summer palace there. The Royal Valley, huh? If you're going at all, go quickly. The Judge Master's waiting for you. Be careful. I love that little jaunty skip up the steps every single time. That really makes me smile. So... oh, it's like right there. So let's go see what we're doing. Mission to Amber Vale. Dead easy. Summon, haste, and stop are forbidden. I don't do any of those. Relatively confident I have a couple of obscure attacks that do both of those things. But don't even worry about it. Out of my way. I don't summon. I do the illusionist magic. Can I? No, I can't. Okay. Why ever would I think the race of bunny girls would be good at jumping? I don't know. What prepared me for that game? Oh, that'll be fine. 3690. I want to say Shining Air is the one that has the potential to stop characters. Might have to check that. No, can't do that. I was gonna jump. Still can't jump. He's got a knife. Not lance. When we learn Lancet, we can remedy this. I think somebody pointed out at one point that, generally speaking, life in the Warhammer universe is just fine. Like, yes, there is war on most planets, but, like, not everywhere. Chances are you're just going to be on a farm somewhere, and the Imperial Steamroller is just going to miss you. Nice to think about. That, or hanging out on Vulcan with the Salamanders. That's what you want to do. Those guys are pretty chill, all things considered. That was not too bad. And we got a level. Pretty good. Right. You can do... basically bloody nothing is what you can do, because... of the way that I have set up my team. So you just wait there for now, and you can advance later. You, I'm going to have Thenardi deal with you. And your name is just erratic, so... hey. It's a... hell of a Marlboro name. Right. This choke point is an absolute pain. And if only I could get through it, everything would be fine. But I can't. So, we gotta wait. What if I do that? I'm gonna try blinding that, because traditionally dragons hit really, really hard in this game, and most Final Fantasy games, let's be honest. So if I can declaw him a little bit, that would be absolutely fantastic. This is not fantastic. So we do a bit of that. Pick you up a little bit. Just bring more people into the AoE for Twister. It's fine. Oh, you actually have to stand next to them for that one. I thought Wormkiller was one of the big T-shaped ones. Well, that's fine. That's some good damage. Keep doing that. I'm just gonna do that again. Seems like a pretty good plan. And it seems like just basic chip damage to everyone is still useful. Because, like, the Naga up there, It's gonna be a while before I can get up to her, so now that we've had 2 good magic attacks against her, that's good. That's what you want. Oh, wait, I know what you can do. Bang, AoE healing. I keep forgetting that my assassins can do that. Man, what a useful skill. What if we stand you there? That will absolutely hit Thin LD, and we don't want to do that. So, Air Render against you. Again, numbers. It's almost like counting is part of my job. Oh, so you can attack through the gaps in the world, but I can't move through the gaps in the world? That is some nonsense. I'm glad that attack missed. You deserve it. Well, that won't reach, but what we can do is see if we can disable you, because Marlboros are some bad news, is what they are. I don't know how they've got away with calling these enemy Marlboros for as long as they have. Because that's gotta be some real bad advertising right there. And then you got that one... Was it the Final Fantasy VI demo disc? Well, just Final Fantasy VI demo, where they were just called Oscar. Pretty sure that's a thing. That's amazing! And I can just do that? Well, yes please. I'm gonna keep that equipped forever. So something else I've noticed, like, tactics-wise, is I tend to get drawn into slightly prolonged fights because I do a lot of this ranged melee stuff with the Elementalist skills. It would genuinely do me a lot better to be a lot more, like, aggressive in terms of CQC and just rush everyone down. But also, I'm worried that I'll just take a whole bunch of damage, and I don't want to do that. Do you... Oh, you can't do that because you are frog. Well, wait there. Let's try that. And then, if that gets the kill, the judge on his next turn will shuffle those bones around and let my guys cross the river. Or not, I can just cross the river now. Amazing. I appreciate it as a bit of a risk, and I may just be making things harder for myself in the long run. I'm going to see if I can use my talk the enemy into leaving skill on that dragon. It would be funny to me. It is worth a shot. The worst that will happen is the dragon will say no. There are quite a few worse things that could happen. But that's the one that I'm going to go with, is... Dragon says no. Oh, okay. Wait a second. No, alright. 0% damage, 0 chance to hit. I like that it tells me that at the very least. Criddle, hello! Fancy meeting you here. How are you doing? We're fighting a dragon. And winning. This fight has actually picked up considerably since we started. We're doing well. And look at it! Look at that damage! The library, you say? I feel compelled to do that every single time the word comes up in regular conversation, and I'm not even sorry. I apologize for very few of my quirks and oddities, but least of all that one. Ooh, now here's another thought that I have had. What if we gave our assassins things like the all or nothing attacks? Because if they've got increased chance to hit, surely then increased chance to hit with you're gonna want this to hit, right? That peanut butter and chocolate, that's what that combination is. That's cold, dude. Just dunk that body in the river. Harsh. Harsh times. Yeah, my guys are getting levels left and right now. I approve. And... You couldn't have given me just those 2 extra points just to finish the job. You had to... It's fine. Don't even worry about it. Can't attack... Oh, can't attack the water because that would have to go through the body. Well, that's me shown. Yeah, Mont Blanc is just a sad old frog. Maybe don't turn your back to the 2 heaviest hitters in the fight, Miss Naga. There you go, she learned it. Won't help, but she gave it her best. Where could Jushmaster Sid be? Alright, hang on just 1 second, dear chat. Alright, hello. I'll explain what that was after this. You sure got here fast. Well, it's not like I've got anything better to do. Have you met them already? No, not yet. There's something I need first. That's why I've come here. March, can I ask you to do something for me? Certainly. What? I want you to go into the Sienna Gorge and find some amber. Amber? It's a request from your friend Ezel, the genius. Of renown. He needs it to make a powerful anti-law. An anti-law? You aren't going to use it, are you? We may need it in the Amber Vale. Are you sure it's okay? You being the Judge Master and all. I'm prepared to face the consequences. Alright then, I'll go look for some. I'll meet up with you there a little later. Seems like he's heading towards the Sienna Gorge. What do you want to do, Ritz? Should we follow him? Blood strings! What an edgy weapon! I am completely running out of places to put this stuff, so you're gonna go over there. Oh yeah, that was it. That's why I'm muted. So, I feel... I hear my headset kind of clicking a lot just as it rests on my head, and I feel like that is just playing directly into the microphone, and all you can hear on the stream is just clattering, and it bugs me. So I had to readjust. Or, I could just be having flashbacks to when I first started doing videos, and I was using, like, the super cheap £10 headset from Smiths. Stop, holy berserk. Easy. And seriously, if you turned your head, it would just make that sound down the mic, and it's what I get for doing a cheap setup. I could have set that up better, but you know what? We're here on the field now, and I will not do that. That must be the monster. Sorry, but you gotta go. This feels unfair. Bet you can't reach either, can you? Nope. I mean, at the very least, it's a tough fire ant, or whatever that is. But at the same time, it is still 4-on-1. Chirad, hello! I do like my assassins, I'm not gonna lie. Aww. Although, with that said, they are assassins who generally tend to do... that... Is it that one does more damage? 51... 66. They tend to do elementalist skills because that's just what the game allows me to do when they attack at a distance. And that's fine. Yeah, I feel a little guilty now in this mission right here. I don't know. Again, I shouldn't, because, as Empirical Woodland always says, they would do the same to me in an instant, so don't even worry about it. Also, that was what I was going to... Yes, you do often say that. Usually when I'm like, oh hey, I played a bit of Overwatch and I felt like I was bullying that kid. I felt bad. And you're like, don't bully that kid. It's super hard. It's great. Is that the square I want? I think that is the square that I want. So yeah, I was going to say, I think I'm going to be okay for the majority of the rest of the game, because the missions that people had mentioned to me being, I wish there had been some other way. Literally, violence is the only solution to most problems in this world. What was I saying? Oh yeah, people have mentioned that... Ooh, a Bangar helm. That there are 2 missions in this game that are run enders, and I've done both of them. So... should be okay? I think? I hope? I don't know. Maybe. That doesn't give you any new equipment, but what the hell, take it. So actually, Chirad, you may be able to have a bit more information on this, an input, I should say, because you play this game, you're more familiar than I am. The 2 missions that people have said you want to watch out for is the Ultima Fight and Present Day. And those 2, if you can do those 2, you should be okay. And I'm hoping I'm fine. I'm fine now. Okay. The Great Hunter, 100 Eyes' daughter, Kylea, has just started hunting. But frankly, she sucks. Someone please train her. Falco, Rumamongera. That is a great word. Rumamongera. Really? Kyle, you can do that? Alright. You go do that. And in fairness... Yes, that seemed to be the problem that we had with, or would have had with, present day, is that there were two characters in that one that were able to just straight up kill you. Help! Professor Augie has gone missing during his investigation of the cave at Tubola. He was last seen near a statue. So yeah, the fight after the main one in present day, I would have lost that outright, except that I had March has got auto raise, and that kind of saved me because I fell into the trap of standing next to him while he used Omega, and just I would have lost otherwise. But I got back up and I kept going. Okay, 20% chance to get special unit. Are you kidding me? I think we're gonna have to re-roll these laws because I'm not doing anything with that. We're not doing anything if we can't attack and also can't hurt animals. Do you know what? Now as you mention it, I hadn't actually thought to... That's plot! Let's go do this plot instead. And then we'll go do that. I hadn't actually thought that there would be potentially special characters in this game. What's so funny? Just Marsh always got picked on over there. When I imagined us engaging him head on, it just seemed kind of funny. They don't pick on March anymore though. Not here. True. Ritz? I hoped we'd never have to meet like this. Ritz, I have no desire to discuss this with you, March. I can't let you go any farther. And even if it means fighting you, I won't back down. My feelings exactly, Ritz. I have to see Mute. And that means I'm going through this valley. They have this whole... Okay. This is... This law setup is bananas. Oh, yeah, this guy, he came with the team, and then I never used him, because I got these cool guys over here. I'm like, let's just dogpile on everyone else onto the cool skills. And Crow is good for, like... He's good for dispatch missions. He's weirdly good for dispatch missions. No skills. I should be fine. Don't think I will be, because all of Marsh's output, damage output, is with that broadsword or with his skills. So, oh, guess we're stuck. So I'm curious, what is the Olviera strategy for this? Do you know what? You're absolutely right. Marsh is a fighter. So he has a blade, which is not a broadsword. Ritz, you don't have to do this, you know. We can stop him without you. No. I know what I'm doing. I'll see this through. Okay, as long as you're cool. Sorry I asked, Ritz. I feel like a high fantasy character should not say, as long as you're cool. Unless Shada has learned that word from Ritz. Which I could see happening. Just teach the fantasy characters your real world words. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay, there. Okay, oh man. I'm not gonna share this with you guys because this is like personal family stuff. But Tiny Child. Tiny Child is a star in the Nativity, and her outfit is good to go, and man, I have the best star in Tiny Child. You said from the beginning you didn't want our world back. But you knew it'd have to come back, didn't you? Maybe I did. I guess games always have an ending after all. That's part of the fun, really. Getting to the end. Of course, sometimes you don't want them to end just yet. I know, Ritz. I understand. That's why I decided I'd at least do everything I could. Even if the world is going to turn back no matter what. I don't have to take it lying down. Special unit that comes as a hunter with Ultima already... You could just get characters that know that? That's pretty great, actually. Techniques are the ones that we can use. Alright, actually, March can do a lot more than I think he can. Although, having said that, he still can't reach. Not yet. Huh. I have my summon ready to go. I could just do that. Makes it easy. I'm terrible for forgetting things. Skills. Skills are good. Phantasm skill. Let's use... Lightning Bolt. What a useful skill that was. And then I get yellow carded. Because I can't read. That is good job, Andy. I was gonna stay there and sulk. It's fine. I just... What an unfortunate name. I just throw Zoik in jail for like a week, he'll be fine. I'm not even worried. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, I'm definitely worried if the assassins are just gonna do stuff like that. No, thank you. Because I'm pretty sure I can't compare to that. Yeah, like 57 damage? That's not great. That is where the name is from. There is also a character in XL Saga who is of that name. And I think her... I want to say her other name is Cosette. It has been a while since I paid any degree of attention to XL Saga. That show is bananas. See, if I could guarantee a critical hit, that'd be great. But like, I don't know that I'm able to do that. Also, I know of Les Miserables. I watched the performance that my sister was in. Does that count? I'm gonna say yes. It's basically a war movie that can carry a tune. It's great. I see what they're doing there. They're protecting Ritz on the bridge, so we can't get over there. Although with that said... Oh. So the main area of effect guy that I have is... I would swear that I had bows. I had a bow card, and I could do that, and everything would be fine. I'm so sorry that I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna write this down. No skills, Andy. There you go. And now it's on the screen, so I can just look at it. And, and I know what laws I can't do. Yes, a bow card, as in... It would make bows illegal. Which would effectively turn off a couple of these units over here. I might mean missiles. Well, thank you very much, Aperka. Oh, and thank you, the Jaded Mew, for coming out and reminding me what the current skill set is. I'm just gonna drop one of these on here as well. Hang on. Which is the button? That's what I called it. I've had that sitting in the commands for quite some time, and I've only just thought to use it. You make a good point. Stupid quotes and stupid commands. Let's have both of them. This game isn't on Switch. Kind of feel like it should be. Or at least some version of it. If we could get, like, vanilla tactics on Switch, that would be fun. If this hits, and I could just get some damage in, I'd be very happy. That is also fine. One of the pieces of news that just you know how on your phone it just randomly pops up bits of news that might be of interest to you? Yeah, you can't do that, so you wait there. It just pops up bits of news, and one of the bits of news was Final Fantasy Tactics. Rapiers are fine. And it was like, Final Fantasy Tactics coming to Switch was the headline, and then it's like, is the news we would like to hear, and yet. And I felt so upset. How could you run that as a headline? No, it's not a rapier. I keep thinking that these guys are elementalists because I've had them, or I had them on that for so long. I had that on... I had these guys as elementalists for so long that that's just what I'm used to them using is rapiers. But no. Let's do a bit of that. That wasn't a skill. That was... I don't know what that was, but... but it doesn't count it as a skill. I don't know the distinction between skill and technique, but the game draws such a line, and that was definitely one of them. I used one skill, and you saw what it got me. Big old yellow card. Gonna have to go across the map to jail to get that turned off again. I'm very upset. Oh, okay. The other piece of news that popped up on my phone. I'm gonna say this one, and then I was a bit worried that was a skill. That is tech. Don't worry about it. The other piece of news that popped up on my phone was the surprising link between Final Fantasy Tactics Advance and The Last of Us 2. And I'm like, okay, do you get to like play this in that? Have they hidden the ROM in the code? I'll tell you what the link is. The combat tutorial for both games is a snowball fight. And apparently this warranted a full article on this website that made me go, probably mention that on stream at some point. And then I did. I don't know why this assassin came down here. And I'm fairly certain this is just certain doom for my illusionist over here. But I also don't care. Because, cool, this is what my tank looks like now. Illusionist tank, let's go. Of course you got 100% because you're amazing. Why would you not? Seriously though, that's really cool. I'm happy for you. How are you doing? 136. So... not ideal, but we can keep chipping away at that. And Ritz is the target, so we don't necessarily need to worry about everyone else on the map. Although I am still supremely worried about everyone else on the map. "50%? That ain't good." Nice! And then this should be it. Let's see how we do. And then, let's see what sort of penance we have for Zoik. It's my own fault. I don't think I checked the scorecards enough. It's... you could just do that? Okay. I don't suppose you'd come with me if I asked. We'll let you pass. But I'll have you know my mind is still made up. Okay. I understand. See you later. Judge Master Sid is waiting for me. Hey, Ritz, will you hate me if I bring the real world back? No, I won't. I don't think what you're doing is wrong either. I just want to stay here, that's all. He's really going to do it. You think so? The old March wouldn't have a chance. But he's different now. He's changed. I wonder why I haven't. Let's go, Ritz. The world hasn't turned back yet. So, I have mentioned in the past, I think that Ritz has a very bizarre character. Oh, that just appeared over there. Okay, cool. I think that Ritz has a very bizarre character arc because... or at least character motivation, because having white hair isn't really much of a motivation to me. And it doesn't mean anything in Ivalice. Like, I have friends who play Final Fantasy XIV, and I've asked them, like, is there... ooh, actually, there's a point. Fine. Actually, off the top of your head, where does Missing Prof... where do I go for that? And then I will... shuffle out of your way. Where is Missing Prof? And then I can... that oh yeah, that's right, the cave up top. Because I went in there, and then we got... don't do any damage to anyone as a law. And I decided not to do it. Eight days. We've got a week left, so we can potentially re-roll the law 4 times. Hopefully I don't need to. So yeah, I have friends who play Final Fantasy XIV, and oh, there you go. Summon haste stop. That is much more agreeable. I can deal with that. I'm sorry, I could do that? How do I do that? Because I haven't actually noticed that. Whenever I check the laws, it's like, here's a list of all of them, and not the currently enacted ones. That would actually make things so much easier. And we'll bring the boy. The boy is moral support. Well, I will have to try that if this doesn't work out, because, my goodness. That'd be great. Professor Augie, where are you? This is a Penguins moment, genuinely asking. Those statues up there, if I attack those guys, does anything happen on that? Because there was that one mission where I attacked them, the statues, and March was like, oh yeah, a secret path. And that was the last I ever heard of it. Yeah, let's do a bit of that. And I know that the mission brief said that the professor was standing near to a statue, so maybe it's that. Anyway, back to the cool words that I was saying. I know friends who play Final Fantasy XIV, and I've asked them, is white hair emblematic of something bad in the game? Like, I know that all the Vieta have white hair, but is it, like, is it a bad thing? And no. Turning white is a bad thing. You've got the whole, you become a monster if your skin does that. But having white hair is not a bad thing. So Ritz is just appears to be vain. And that's fine, as such things go. It's, I don't know. It's just like, that's the one you went for? Don't know how that missed. You were standing directly in front of him. But sure, why not? Here's a thought. I can just hit it anyway. Let's find out. It's like those crates. You just rock up and start breaking stuff. I actually don't know why Mont Blanc can't do Blizzaga. I'm relatively confident I have the skills enough to learn that. Let's hope this works. It didn't. Well, that's fine. It's not like I have a shortage of money in this game. Yeah, you'd better run for my Dragoon. You gonna get it. Mighty God is also a pretty good skill. That's another one that's like a Final Fantasy series staple. And yes. I'm going to do this again, and I'm going to trust Neve to come over here and do no damage to that statue. So let's try that again. I'm going to move Neve over here and attack the Ahriman. Just because I can. See how it goes. He's going to move, right? They're not just going to stand next to each other. Yeah, there you go. Alright. The computer just needs a bit of thinking time sometimes, that's all. And fair play, I can't even imagine how they would do, like, the battle scripting for this. Because... like, the only battle scripting I've really seen is the guys from Final Fantasy VII, which is essentially a bunch of flowcharts. And the... rude. Can I reach you from up there? I think I can. Yes, I can, and it's a lot more likely to hit from down there. That is fine. But yeah, the Final Fantasy VII enemies, it's just a bunch of flowcharts and logical paths. Things like, if you're poisoned and you can cure yourself, then do that. I have no idea where I'd even begin to program something like this, because as you guys have seen, I myself am not a super great tactician. Oh ho! I did not expect for that to happen, but I'm glad that it did. Okay, what is the 20% special unit? I only need one of those. Is this it? Do I want Quinn in my team? All right. So why? I don't know. Up to me. Check his skills. Well, maybe I in jail. Maybe I will. So what can you do? Well then. Look at that. That's pretty nifty right there. Maybe I should put some skills on some people. There you go. You can learn that. And I don't think any of these other bits will teach you anything. So just go down the list. Incidentally, I also apologize if there's any degree of, like, synergy and chemistry that I'm supposed to be looking for with these weapons. I just... Hey, do you know what's great? Dash boots! Put dash boots on all characters. Item, why not? Shield bearer, why not? See, this is one that I did learn fairly early on. Get dash boots, get that extra +1 square, just do the things. That's gonna be over there. Although, with that said, you're teaching Shield Bearer, so I should probably let you learn that. I forget what Mission Curly is even doing. Kill one more enemies. I think... Oh, well, there you go. I have literally not seen this before. All I have seen is, like, you go in here and it's like, here's a list of all the laws. I'm like, okay, well, that doesn't really help me. So if I do that... I see. So if I go over there... If I do that, I won't be able to do well, because I'm pretty sure Dirty Plains, that's going to be a... like, a beast encounter, not a clan encounter. We are many streams in, we are learning. Come learn things with CPC Gamer. I don't want to go to Ambervale, because I feel like that's going to be somewhat endgamey. Although... I've got like 45 minutes left. I can probably see what it is. So now, if I do this... Yeah, damage to animal. That's... fine. I would be very interested to learn about that. Alright, Quinn, get on the field. Let's see what you can do. And Neve. Because we do love Neve. Nope. Okay. Damage to animals, broadswords, copycat. That copycat is going to be the one that gets me. Because I always forget. Literally every single time. In fact, I didn't actually know what the copycat law referred to the first time I encountered it on the battlefield. So I just did it. And like, why have we just arbitrarily arrested Neve for attacking? And then I had to look up and learn what it was. I went, oh, okay. So that's what that is. One HP. Really? Is that what we're doing? Fine. You can do that. Okay, that's an interesting way of looking at it. Do you know what? We'll do that because I won't accidentally copy that with Marsh, whoever's next. And it still missed. I'm glad that missed, and I'll tell you why. Because that actually... that destroys your armor. Like, actually. Like, here's me going, why isn't Neve learning any skills? She's got the thing equipped. No, she doesn't. Because somebody broke it. Or stole it. For whatever reason, somebody took Neve's armor and she couldn't learn anything. And I felt quite cheated. Is that an explosion in a drum factory? No, it's just Rush. I think that was pretty funny. Ooh, there's a thought. I can just cast up there. Similar thing. Just blind fire. See what happens. 65% is better than no chance to hit at all. Might not have been the smartest move, because I feel like she's going to have regened by the time I get up there, but still. Okay. Sagacity skill. More powerful version of Flare area effect. Powerful Sage attack born from Ultima Magic. And Bio. It just tells you a bit about himself. Okay, so that is... That's something we're gonna put a pin in that, and we're going to take a look at it soon. yeah, I can't reasonably hit anybody over there with magic without getting caught in the crossfire, so I'm not going to. It's pretty cool, like, reading this message in chat about how to get, like, special units. It's pretty cool how people work this stuff out. And I don't know how people work this stuff out. Ducia, you can just stay there, actually. And you can do that. Yeah, do that. Because I have friends who like the Souls series of games. Dark Souls 2 is it's a particular favorite of several streamer friends of mine. And to a new player, that game appears impenetrable. I wouldn't know where to begin. And it's kind of obvious to my friends. They go like, oh yeah, you go over here first, and then you take that mysterious ladder down there. I wouldn't be able to work that stuff out. Not easily. And the same goes for, as me was saying just there, finding specific setups or specific, like, unit drops. Get span on. That's what happens. Stand in the way of my dragoon. The pretty nifty skill ultimately symbolizing nothing. Empirical Woodland, I see your point. But also, hey, no, that is absolutely fine. Thank you very much for stopping in and offering some input and advice. I'm super happy that I got this rare unit on my team. Hopefully we can get him some skills and abilities that, like, we can rush them into a battlefield. That'd be great. So, yes, travel safely. I hope your girlfriend gets home safely as well. And we shall see you soon. I do hope. Let's see how that goes. That was not too bad. Oh, Thenardi learned that so we can... I don't know what that is, but I've never seen that before. I'm gonna see what that does. That looks cool. Right. Let's go and get what's-a-face out of jail. Let's go engage in this fight. Alright, you're out. All that stuff I just said applies now. Travel safely, she travel safely, enjoy, have fun. Status Color Magic Steel. Status is probably going to trip me up. Yeah, this game's messed up sometimes. Recommend damage to animals. It's fine. Right. Here's what I was thinking before. So, right, if we have that, and then we have Neve there, see, we got the flank, and those guys are cool. And white, black, red, or blue magic. Actually, what is that? R5 penalty. I can turn that off. I can absolutely turn that off. That's going to be my first turn. Okay. Let's go. Although, what I am going to do is... Right. I'm going to specifically use the color magic anti-law, because I have it, and the R5 anti-law will be a bit better in like catch-all situations. And I'm going to save, because I didn't do that before I came in here, and now I'm going to do that. Am I going to call science if I accidentally get arrested? I might. You don't know. Now, see, here's the problem. Is all of these guys, like this, that's going to slow the target. And that's against the law. And that's stop, and that's just straight up KO. That's not going to work. I'm sorry. Attack aimed at the throat to silence the target? Neve's pretty hardcore. No, if I ever went to prison in Berkeley Woodland, I would die. So, let's not do that. Even if it's Final Fantasy prison, no. Let's not do that. You're equipped with a healing item, aren't you? You're not. I thought he was. That's fine. Seriously, his weapon is called something like the Restorer? So I thought it was like the healing rod. You just... bop, and the character gets healed. But apparently not. So... that's fine. I'm going to go... over here. I'm going to go a lot less over there and go after the little Moogle down there. Grand! I'm so happy that missed. Welcome to Final Fantasy, nobody can hit anything tactics. Is that what we call the next stream? It might just be. That's overkill. I don't care. Nobody can hit anything tactics. These are the games we play. Ooh, Anton! It reminds me of... Gold battery? Okay. Oh! I think that... Well, obviously it was a coin flip. We saw the coin flip. But I think that's going to be... If it was red, then we would get the heal. How about that? Let's see what this looks like. This is like a Bahamut skill, so I'm glad that just a dude came up and was able to use it. Yeah, you can't do any of that, so you are gonna have to wait. And we'll get you later. I don't even know what that job is down there, because... Like, that guy's a juggler. This much we know, because Stan, my character Stan, is currently a juggler. But I don't know what that guy is. What a precarious place for Thenardi to stand. Please, watch your footing. Oh, I think that's a Gadgeteer. A skill I have literally never equipped. Because I looked at it, I'm like, what is that? I don't know. I've never heard of you. Yeah, I'll be honest with you, it doesn't sound like a particularly good skill set, but that's because I don't know what it is. If it is what this game calls a machinist, that would be pretty cool. But I don't actually know that. Nice! Alright, Emperor Woodland, here it comes. Mont Blanc can't do anything right about now, so I'm just gonna move him over there. You might be turning me on to your way of thinking. Especially now that I've got this Ultima fella who can just do that? Yeah. Anyway, Anton reminds me of the character Anton from Anton Ball and Anton Blast coming out soon, which is a game I could not kickstart hard enough. They were like, hey, Do you know the video game Wario Land 4? Neither do we. That's not what this is. And anyway, our character is red, which means that it's completely different from that thing we don't know what it is. And it's just Wario Land 4 again. And yes. Take my money, please. And generally speaking, you're gonna want to be careful with, like, kickstarting games, because could lead to a bad time. But actually, the Summit Sphere guys are pretty chill in the Discord. Well, the Jaded Mew. Let me tell you about Anton Blast. Actually, I just did. Oh, hey, and I got my Color Magic card back. Alright. Everything's coming up, Andy. Do you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I am going to maybe call it. Because things are feeling kind of endgamey, and I reckon that this next mission is going to go on for a bit. Or at least the next couple missions in sequence are going to go on for a bit. So, let's save our game, and we'll go find somebody to just raid into and say hello to. Somebody cool, I reckon. Most people I raid into are cool. And here's another one. Here's the safety save. Create restore point. Yes. There we go. And you know that it's roughly current because that is pretty close to the current time based on my Wii U clock, which is wild because the Wii U doesn't really have a good... Neither did the Wii. They were so bad at telling the time. Anyway, here's the end screen. Who am I going to raid into today? I don't know. Because I didn't open my Twitch window, so I can't see who is currently streaming. Let's go say hi to Spicy Bean, who is currently doing Disney Dreamlight Valley. There we go. You didn't have to use the shield powers. I'm actually pretty glad. We just had one bot show up and just, hey, what up, I'm a bot. And leave, because I made them. Thank you all very much for watching. I appreciate each and every single one of you. And I feel like I don't say that enough, but it's true, because hanging out with me, playing some Vidya, it's a pretty fun time, and I'm glad you're here to share with that. Let's get this going so I can do my little end of stream bits. What is it tomorrow? It's Pokemon tomorrow. Have I made good on my promise to rebuild my team? No, I haven't. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to work that out and try to do Victory Road. So please come back tomorrow for that. And until next time, goodbye.